Good morning. Hi. Welcome to another video. It's extremely dark. It is 7 a.m. believe it or not. How is everyone doing this morning? If you are new, my name is Desiree. If you are returning, welcome back. I am hungry and sleepy. It's Friday morning, and I have a taste for an omelet. How is everyone doing today? How's your week going so far? I uploaded a video this morning, so go check it out. Please subscribe to the channel, and let's cook an omelet. I'm sorry about the heavy breathing. I'm not really sorry, but I guess I shouldn't say I'm sorry. You guys understand. I'm gonna move this stuff out the way. Some disinfectant, my protein. And we're gonna give some spinach out and wash that off so that can start drying up. Spread that out a little bit on this paper towel. So guys, what do you like in your omelet? I'm going to do some spinach, some green onion. I may decide to put some tomato in it just for the sake of cooking up the tomatoes. And some cheese. Yeah. That's what I'm going to put in my omelet. One thing about omelets, you can be so creative and you can put just about whatever you want in the omelet. I have done bell pepper omelets, you know, with the different color bell peppers. I guess I have done ham and cheese omelets, western omelets. There are so many different kind of omelets you can make. That was awfully noisy. It was the egg container making all that noise. I do have a tomato. Ooh, I'm gonna cut that up and get rid of that so it won't go bad. I really like these little creatures here. They're really, really good. They just spawn eggs. They just give your eggs a nice pop to it. I just love them when they're nice and fresh. Look how pretty they are. Get our little onions. Gas is up kind of high. I'm just trying to gas down a little bit. I'm slow the cooking down on that. Gonna add the spinach. Oh, it smells delicious, guys. Yes, yes. Oh my. I'm gonna cut us up some cheese.
Sorry ass DJ.
And the tomatoes already washed off because I used it the other day, but I'm gonna cut this top layer off. I had it covered with paper towel just to keep it covered up so it won't be exposed to the air, you know, dust flying in the air and stuff like that.
You can get some. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, okay, okay.
I'm gonna use about
Alright, alright, alright. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, okay, okay.
whipped cream. The whipped cream will make your eggs nice and fluffy.
You'll be alright, 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 alright. Okay, okay, okay. I'll be okay. Alright, alright, alright.
Sometimes we get a perfectly full omelet, and sometimes we don't. Just what I want to avoid that brown look. Don't like that brown look, but it is what it is. Our omelet broke, guys. But we still have an omelet, pretty decent omelet. I'm going to play under it a little bit because I don't want the other side to get too brown. I don't want to get too hard while it's browning, so we do have a nice cheesy omelet. I'm going to move it off the heat and let it do a little cooking off the heat. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it in half, make it easier to flip. Look nice on the other side. Nice golden brown. Make it easier to flip. There it is, honey child. We have our omelet nice and loaded. We get our toast in the toaster. Happy breakfast, guys. And your green drink in your bachelorette glass. And here's your omelet and sourdough toast. I took the smaller half. That's the bigger half over there. That's more than enough for me. So guys, if you like what you saw so far, can you give this video a thumbs up? Comment and share. Do you like omelets? Let's talk about it. Do you like omelets? And if you do, what do you like in your omelets? So, what's for breakfast today? This is something you definitely dream about and wake up early in the morning craving it. Stuffed French toast sticks with cream cheese and homemade strawberry preserve, with powdered sugar and warm syrup. Ooh wee, can't wait to dig into that. With some fresh oranges. Any other fruit you want, you can add to it, but this is what I've decided. So let's get with it. Yep. The only time I eat French toast is when I have a taste for it. And I definitely had a taste for it this morning when I woke up. So I might just throw a couple slices of bacon in here. Because I love the umami flavor. I guess I'm saying it right. With the sweet and the salt. The sweetness from the syrup and the salt from the bacon. I just like the flavor together. And if another added flavor, if you're going to use it, well, I probably won't use it in this dish, but spice. All those flavors in one dish gives you umami. I think that's how you say it. Umami. Come on over here. So how many bacons do you guys eat? 3 to 6? I used to eat that many. I used to, especially Oscar Mayer back in the day. Oscar Mayer's bacon is just not the same anymore. It really isn't. So I don't even buy it anymore because it's not as good as it used to be, and it's so expensive. So I find sometimes the lower cost, some of the lower cost bacon tastes better than Oscar Mayer's. So normally I only eat bacon, or in the past I haven't eaten bacon only for my wrapped jalapenos. But this morning I'm going to have some with my French toast. So maybe I'll do 3 slices would be good. And I'm going to cook these off in the oven. I have my oven preheating. I like to slow cook it, so I got it on 275. That way I can control the texture of it. I'm going to sit this aside until our oven get hot. Now we're going to crack the eggs for our French toast. So we're going to get our sheet pan out and put some parsnip paper on it. Get just 2 eggs in here. Again, I love putting whipped cream in my eggs. It just makes it fluffier. We're also going to add some cinnamon. Lots of cinnamon. And we're going to add some vanilla extract, pure vanilla extract, as much as you want. Is your French toast. That should be enough for 2 eggs. Uh-oh. So instead of using the whipped cream for this, we're going to use buttermilk this time. Buttermilk. Two tablespoons per egg. I'm going to give this a thorough whisk. I'm going to whisk it really, really good. The cinnamon smells good. And we're going to do 4 slices of bread for the French toast. I'm going to cut my edges off. That means the oven is ready. If you heard that beep, 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 beep. I'm going to get our rolling pin. I'm going to rinse it off. So you have to have the cream cheese at room temperature. Ooh. Some cream cheese. Put a nice amount. And I have my homemade strawberry preserve. I made this myself out of fresh strawberries. Gonna give it a roll. Nice roll. Can use a little bit of cream cheese that helps to at the end. Where it's popping open it. There you go, nice roll. We got one. The children love this, have fun with it, you know? So you're going to gently roll the bread from both angles, horizontal and vertically, till the bread is nice and thin and pliable. Take your time and be gentle so you won't break the bread up. At this point, we want to heat our pan. Get our pan heated. And then cover your French toast with the egg wash. Make sure you're not cooking too fast. And this going off the heat. Yeah, it's kind of hot here. Just sit it down now. Just turn them side to side. You know, keep turning them till each side gets done. Till you're liking the brownness that you like. Until the egg cooks through. Bread. Good butter off that pan. Don't leave all that butter behind. Make sure you get all that butter. Good butter. Nice golden brown butter. That's some good butter, honey. That brown butter. Something you definitely dream about. You wake up early in the morning, craving it. Stuffed French toast sticks with cream cheese and homemade strawberry preserve. With powdered sugar and warm syrup. Ooh wee, can't wait to dig into that. Some fresh oranges. Any other food you want, you can add to it. But this is what I decided. Hey guys, guess what? I got some good news for you tonight. You do not have to cook a lot tonight, because we're going to have leftovers, okay? I'm going to make it real easy for you tonight. We're going to have leftovers now. Do you guys remember when I made the beans and rice? The fajitas, I think it was? Yeah, the chicken fajitas one day this week. Well, this is the leftover meat and beans and rice. And I'm going to stuff it with cabbage. So we want to pre-cook the cabbage. And we're going to stuff those cabbage and put them in the oven. But to add some more protein and beans to this, I have a can of chili because we do need some sauce to help bind that together. So I got a can of chili. We're going to just pour that in there. And we're going to make our meal simple tonight. We're going to make our meal simple tonight. Yes, how is everyone doing on this Sunday evening? And guess what? It's 5:30, so we won't even be eating late. Because normally on a Sunday, I cook a Sunday meal. If you're old school like me, you know what a Sunday meal is. And then we've been at 8 by now. Get up early, go to church. If you want to stay in church all day and eat in the church, you be home early and have dinner around 3 o'clock. 5 o'clock was late on Sundays for dinner if you're old school like me. But because it's just me, I could do what I want. I don't have any babies to feed, you know. So I'm going to make it easy for you guys. You'll have a long week, I'm sure, working and everything. So we're going to have a easy Sunday so you can lay back, find some movies to watch. Now we're going to give this a taste. Now, it was super seasoned because I seasoned the meat really well. But we're going to give this a taste and see if we had to doctor up this canned stuff, you know. Because, you know, I'm definitely going to put a little bit of water in it to cook off some of that canned taste. If you know, always cook off your canned ingredients for about 15 minutes to cook away that tin can taste. Let's see. Still nice and seasoned, but I'm definitely going to still add some water to it. I'm going to add hot water because we want all this essence out of here. I'm going to add hot water because our food is already warm. We'll get all that goodies at the bottom. Yep, we're going to let that cook up. Here we go. Now that we add the water, you might want to add a little bit more seasoning. But let it cook for a few minutes before you add the seasoning. Let some of that seasoning that's already in there cook into the water so you can know how much to add. And we're going to make sure we don't overcook our cabbage because they have to finish cooking in the oven. It's best to just cook them while they're whole like this. Look how they peel them off nice and easy. This one right here is just, I'm not going to be able to use that because that's just up, but we're going to eat that anyway. So you don't want to rip the cabbage either, so you want to be careful. These top layers are getting done quicker than the other ones. You just want to cook them enough to be pliable. It should slide off real easy. Once it slide off, you should be able to take it out. Because they still have to cool off, and the meat has to cool off before you stuff them. Okay, so I'm going to work with these. I'm going to let this cook off. I'll be right back. Guys, we're going to add about 3 ounces of cheddar cheese. As you can see, we have most of the cabbage out, cooling off. And this wasn't a full head of cabbage. And you know, I forgot, the closer you get down, the smaller it gets. So we're going to have mini stuffed cabbages. They're not going to be really big. They're going to be mini stuffed. Cute and like cute. They're going to be cute. So, you got some more layers coming off. You have to be very careful when you take these layers off, because you can ruin them and break them, and it'd be hard to wrap. Okay, so we added some cheese in here. And we're going to turn this off and let the residual heat melt the cheese. And let it start cooling down, so we can stuff our cabbage. Once the rest of the cabbage start cooling off. And once the cabbage gets cooling off. What I did, I went in to the core and cut the top of the core off. That little round piece. Cut down there so it can separate easily. That cabbage is going to be nice and creamy when you bite into it. Because as long as it's sitting and start cooling off, the cheese is going to season up a little bit. And then you put it inside that cabbage and get it in that oven. It's going to release. Because this is going to tighten up. Sitting on this stove, it's going to tighten up. But then it's going to loosen back up when I get back in the hot oven. And we'll be right back. Everything is cooled off, guys. And we're about to make it happen. So let's see what's up with these cabbages. See how they look. See, that piece came off. We're just going to open them up and see what we have. Can't use that. Okay, we're going to have some small cabbages. Oh boy. This was not a whole head of cabbage. I think I was... I was speaking fast, but I do want to get rid of this stuff. But it's going to be stuffed cabbage. It's going to be stuffed cabbage. We got quite a few nice ones here. Okay. Okie doke. So we have some red sauce here. Just want to put some at the bottom of the pan. That's enough to coat the bottom of the pan. I'm going to pour the sauce over top of this. So in the sauce, I just added some fresh basil. This is a half a jar of spaghetti sauce I have in the refrigerator. So I just added some fresh basil and like a tablespoon of sugar. I'm doing it this way, make sure I give it evenly dispersed as much as possible. Because you know everything is done. You just want to cook through nicely. 25-30 minutes. Alright, and I'll be back. Ooh, so it is cold outside. So cold. So much snow. And no school, no work for a lot of people because it's Martin Luther King birthday celebration. So this is what I'm having for lunch. I didn't eat breakfast. Let's see what time it is. It is 12:30 p.m. I'm snuggled up in the bed all day. And I didn't eat breakfast. I had a cup of coffee and some hot chocolate and some Pringles this morning. But yeah, so the beans, I told you I'm having the rest of some beans from last night. I do eat my leftovers, honey, y'all. We don't waste no food around here. We want to get it in with these leftovers again. This will probably be the last time I use those beans, so that's enough. That'll be enough for that. So, hello everybody. Hello, new people. Welcome to my channel. My name is Desiree, and my return is thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate you. Just chilling. I'm going to get up tonight and cook dinner. I don't know if I'm going to add it on this video, because this video is only about what I ate this weekend, from Friday to this point right here. That's all I have on this particular video. I'm going to put a little bit of salt on my onions to help bring out the sweetness in the onions. So I have all those seasonings in the beans. It'd be nice to have some hot dog rolls, but I don't have any hot dog rolls. But I do have one hamburger roll. Yum. So we can add this on our imagine that, right? Menu for the week. A hamburger roll. Nice stuff. A hamburger roll. And it's a hamburger roll. Stuffed cabbage. It's extremely hot, but it tastes very, very good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, comment, like, and share. Yes. Come on, guys. So, guys, comment down below. Engage with me. Let me know what you like and what you don't like. Also, I'm not getting to know too much about you, but one of my faithful followers. My situation. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. And I cut up a little bit of Gruyere cheese. And a slice of American cheese. I think I'm not going to eat the beans. I changed my mind about the beans. So I'm going to mix the cheese and I'm going to brown my hamburger roll and just eat a sandwich. I'm not out for the beans. Yep. Because I don't want the hamburger on it. Remember, I had beans and the hamburger mixed up in it. I don't really want the hamburger since I had a hot dog. So we're going to get these all steamed up. So guys, we remove the onions from the pan, and we're going to place our roll in it so it can do a little toast. So guys, I remove the bun, put the cheese on it. I'm going to place my onions on top. Onions nice and sweet. So I slapped that bun on there, dropped a little bit of water in there so the steam can come up and help melt the cheese. I'm gonna let that cook till that water get out of the pan. I'm put some mayonnaise on this bread. Sorry about the one hand, guys. It's called Messy Monday. I love mayonnaise. Look at that luscious sandwich. So we apply some mayonnaise on my bun. With a little bit of relish. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that cheese. Come on, guys. What? Be the first one to say you don't want some. Be the first one to say you don't want some. I dare you. I promise y'all, I am so full. That Gruyere cheese is so elegant. It is so distinguished and mild, but it's elegant. It's mild, but you have to try it. Just have to try it. Mixed with American cheese and the sweetness from those onions. I could have just ate those onions by itself, honey. But yes, and then you got the a little bit of sourness from the relish, and then the fattiness from the mayo. Listen, guys, I mean, my fingers were just slippery. Ooh, yeah, you know, when you have a taste for something and you really enjoy it, it's time to take a nap. I'm glad I didn't use those beans. I am so satisfied. I love food, guys. I am so satisfied. But go ahead and fry yourself up a hot dog, y'all. Some onions and some cheese and mayonnaise and roast on the thing. And let me know how you like it. Give me a thumbs up now. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Comment below. In the meantime, be extraordinary, be extraordinary, be extraordinary. Let's lift it off the heat. Try to get my other hand free. We have a lot of egg left. Don't throw that away. That could be for another morning. Like the next day maybe. Let's just pause for 1 minute so I can show you the inside of that French toast. Can't wait till you get there, huh? You're only in the middle of the recipe. It's coming, it's coming. Keep cooking.